Okie dokie. This is my Duramax powered Yukon, or the Durakon, and I'm making this video because I'm probably going to need help from a variety of different people, and sometimes it's better just to see it. So I got a couple of problems and upgrades I'm trying to do here. So the guys that built the truck put a I think it's a 9.5-inch 14 bolt out of maybe a Hummer or some other coil sprung GM vehicle that has a 9.5-inch in it. I don't know what it came out of, but this is what it is. And one thing I'm wanting to change is I don't want the 8-lug axles. I'm running 6-lug wheels and tires. It's a half-ton chassis. I want 6-lug. So I have been running these adapters that the guys that built it put on, and there's a variety of reasons not to use them, but the biggest one is I think it looks bad. The tire sticks out like an extra, I mean, however thick that thing is, right? It sticks out like 2 inches. So the front of the truck is nice and tucked in, and then the back is sticking out. So other than that, I just want to get a 6-lug axle. It's a C-clip axle, and I'm having some other problems with the diff as well. But so if you're the guy I'm sending this video to about axles, I want a 6-lug axle, and then I'm probably going to run into some issues where the disc, obviously the disc is going to have to be 6-lug, and then the diameter of the emergency brake, emergency brake drum, I suppose what you call it, is going to need to match. So I need an axle solution and a disc brake solution, because I'd really like to just leave whatever calipers, and that'd be the best thing. I don't have to break loose the lines and change calipers and everything. But so I don't know if that's possible. So that's number one. Number two is when I take this truck over any kind of rough terrain or any kind of uneven terrain, I get this weird clunking sound. Sorry, as I scoot under here, this weird clunking sound. And I've not pulled this thing. I pulled it apart yesterday, and I don't know what I'm looking at, man. I mean, I'm not a big differential guy. I mean, I know it's some kind of limited slip in there. There's some kind of a, back in here, this stuff back in here is some kind of clutch pack, but I don't know what all this is. And I noticed that if I sit and turn the axle, that if I turn it long enough, or if I turn it for long enough, eventually this thing like pops out. This is really hard to do on my own. Reaching over here and turning this thing with my hand. No, it's not going to do it. If I turn it long enough, that small tooth gear like pops out and like gets, try to make it do it, pops out and gets stuck. I don't know if I rest this thing. Do it long enough. Of course, now it's not going to do it. Ah, there you go. See, it just now popped out and got stuck. And I don't know if that's normal. Here, see, I can't move it anymore, and I can really kind of wrench on it. I'm wondering if that's what I'm feeling. Anyway, I think, long story short, I think something's wrong with this thing, and I don't know that for sure, but I'd really like to know before I replace the entire carrier and everything. I'd like to go to a Detroit True Track in the back here. So ultimately, I think what I'm asking for is I want to know, can I buy a Detroit True Track for this housing and a set of 6-lug C-clip axles and a set of disc brake rotors, and have all that work and have it, you know, be strong enough. I mean, I'm not like drag racing this truck or anything. I don't want to go to a full 10.5 inch. I don't want to go to a full floater. That's too much work. So this is my video. So whoever I'm sending this to, thanks for watching it, and I can't think of anything else to show you.